Mr. Neagu Juvara, born in August 1916, died on January the 25th, 2018, aged 101. He was a Romanian historian, essayist, philosopher, journalist, novelist, and diplomat. He was born and passed away in Bucharest, Romania's capital. He attended Lycée or senior high school in Nice, France, and graduated in letters in 1937 and law in 1940 from the University of Paris. During the Second World War, he returned to Romania, where he married and fathered a daughter. He joined the Romanian army and was stationed in Ploiești under the far-right Iron Guards National Legionary Government. He was sent by the Foreign Minister of Romania, Mr. Mihai Antonescu, as a diplomatic courier to Sweden. He was able to, or instructed to communicate to the Romanian ambassador in Sweden, Mr. Frederic Nanu, that he was to ask the Soviet representative, Ms. Alexandra Kollontai, whether earlier terms advanced by the Soviet dictator Joseph Stalin in regard to peace with Romania were still valid. Juvara was dismissed by the new Romanian Communist Party officials upon Ms. Ana Pauker's appointment as foreign minister in 1947. Having been implicated in absentia in the series of show trials inaugurated in the wake of communist Romanian takeover by the Demerdeux affair, accused of being a spy, he decided to remain abroad. He first lived in Paris, and then became involved with the body of Romanian exiles, the Romanian National Committee, and helped organize American-assisted drops of voluntary paratroopers in support of the Romanian anti-communist resistance. In 1961, he settled in Niger, Western Africa, and was a professor of international law and economic history at the University of Niamey. After 1984, he returned to Europe, resuming his activities with Casa Romanească, or Romanian House, and other Romanian cultural institutions in exile. He was an active contributor to Radio Free Europe, which kept alive the hope of eventual communist retreat from Eastern Europe and the Baltic states, dividing his time between Paris and Munich, occasionally visiting Canada and the United States. After the Romanian Revolution of December 1989, he returned to Romania, serving as an associate professor at the University of Bucharest between 1991 and 1998. He later joined the National Liberal Party and expressed his concern that the Romanian president, Mr. Traian Băsescu, was unable to complete planned reforms in the wake of Romania's accession to the European Union. He was a vocal critic of Europe's multiculturalism. After turning 100 in August 2016, he was made a Knight of the Order of the Star of Romania. Most of Juvara's work as a historian concerns the history of Romania and that of the Romanian people, although he published significant works pertaining to the philosophy of history, especially questioning the existence of what he called truthful history. His views were often seen as undermining a Romanian national identity, especially because he expressed doubts on the scientific accuracy of most historic research done in Romania after the country's unification in 1918. He was a critic of what he perceived to be an excessively pro-Western attitude in Romanian politics. he characterized the US efforts to establish what resembles a hegemony in Europe and other parts of the world as a 77 years war waged throughout most of the 17th of the 20th history.